Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chandler of the Geek Slays, and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast, episode 133. We're here again with the man, the myth, the legend, JakeTalkSports. How you doing?
I am doing pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Doing all right. We're here for round 2, finally, of the Creator Clash. And this one, there's some interesting matchups here. I think there's going to be some blowouts, if we're being honest.
I would say. Yeah.
Because, the first matchup is a tough one. We got Ninja versus Not Easy Being Wheezy. Do you even know who that is?
I do not, man.
Okay.
I'm going to be completely real with you.
So she's a TikToker, and almost her entire thing is just based off of her yelling. That's all it is. People just like to listen to her yell.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's fun, but it's Ninja.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's kind of just how the Ninja rounds go, if we're being honest.
There are very few people that I'm looking at on this list that could take Ninja out the second round. If I'm being real,
yeah,
it's pretty tough with the notoriety he has. I would say, yeah, it's probably Ninja for me.
Is it gonna accept that it doesn't want to let Ninja win? There we go.
There
Ninja moving on to round 3.
There it is.
All right, that one was easy. So next, we got God and Angel. They're I want to say they're just on TikTok, but I could be wrong. But
okay.
Basically, it's somebody playing the role of God and then an angel, and they go through and like create football players or, animals or other things, and like what would have been the thought process when creating this thing. It's kind of funny. And we got Star Wars Theory, everyone's least favorite Star Wars YouTuber.
Yeah, there it is. I'd probably say God and Angels. The second you said football, I was in.
There we
so,
go. Football.
There it is.
Yeah. There we go. Star Wars Theory is finally out. The bracket was weird. The first round, it didn't give everybody a first round matchup. So a lot of guys got bye weeks. So Star Wars Theory,
one of those guys.
Yep, he only is here because he had a bye. I'm like 90% sure.
Dude, I was gonna say, I really don't think that Star Wars Theory would have gotten through the first round.
God, I'd hope not. if we're being real. All right. Now, this one actually could be interesting. We got Valkyrie and we got Dimension 20. I know you know who. I think you know who Valkyrie is.
I do. Yes, sir. Yes.
What about Dimension 20? Do you know what they are?
I've heard the name, but I couldn't tell you what they do.
So, they are the College Humor Dungeons and Dragons group. So their clips are on TikTok all the time, and then full episodes are somewhere else. I don't know. I never see them, but gotta get the D&D people in there somewhere.
Right.
But Valkyrie's a tough first round matchup for anybody.
Yeah, because here's the thing, man. I know you're a big D&D guy, so you might disagree, but I'm pretty dead set on Valkyrie moving on here.
Let me
personally.
Let me grab something. I'll show you who my pick would have been.
Okay. This is interesting. I'm alone on the podcast. Go follow me, JakeTalkSports03 on TikTok, JakeTalkSports3 on Twitter. I have a podcast.
You talking shit over here? You talking pooey? You talking pooey?
Quite the opposite, actually.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
No, this is the winner, right here. Oh fuck, Valkyrie.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I'm taking Valkyrie there.
I'm sorry, I had to go get my Valkyrie shirt. Good stuff. All right, now this one's even tough for me because I
don't know who either of these people are.
That's not the most ideal. So Electro Boom, you have definitely seen. He's the
Oh,
guy.
I'm sure.
He is the guy who, like, I don't know if you ever see. I see him more on Facebook and Twitter than I do anywhere else. But he's like the guy who will be messing with something electronical and then get electrocuted by the shit constantly.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, that's
I
Electro
got you.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay.
Trainwrecks, I don't remember who that is. It's a YouTuber. That's good. Why
Didn't
is
you
he
make
on
this
this
bracket?
list? Yeah, I did, dog. I did. That does not mean I know about everybody who got added. We definitely
Fair enough.
didn't just look at lists of like the biggest Twitch streamers and biggest YouTubers. That definitely did not happen.
Of course not. Why would that happen?
Definitely not. He has 212,000 YouTube subscribers, which is way less than I thought.
That's okay.
Interesting. But yeah, Trainwrecks TV. What does he play? What does he do? Nothing?
He doesn't do anything.
Well, like he posts videos, but I don't know what any of these are, so that's tough.
I'm gonna just say Electro Boom moves on, man.
That's fair. That's
Let's be
tough.
real. Look at who they're gonna play. No matter who the winner is, it's over for whoever
but-
this person is.
As we learned in episode 1, that's not always accurate. Because
Fair enough.
down the third to last guy that got voted on, it was Jacksepticeye versus Clicks, who's a smaller-ish streamer. He's not huge.
Did Chris win?
Jacksepticeye's yeah.
Oh man.
One of the Mount
That's-
Rushmore of YouTube guys. Lost first round.
Man,
So
that's tough.
it's all about what creators you know. And the first episode, the guy watching had never heard of Jacksepticeye, which I found shocking. Yeah.
Man, that's. Wow. I mean, if you even touch YouTube, you know Jacksepticeye.
Right? Like,
I feel like.
so that was tough. That was tough.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we
This one's the
have-
easiest one for me so far.
Is it? Okay.
Cypher's one of my favorite creators, period.
Oh, okay.
Like, when it comes to content.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest, I've never watched a single thing Cypher's made. The only reason his name popped up in my head when we were doing this was
Because he's got name recognition. Well,
but
that
it was the name recognition from him being name dropped in a Courage JD rant when he was playing Warzone
Yeah.
with Nick Merckx
Yeah, I know what you're
and
talking about.
yeah. Nick, go sit by the pool, drink 2 glasses of wine, and get hammered. You PK wannabe. That's the reason I put him on this list.
Yeah.
For the people out there, though, Cypher was up against the Fine Bros, who, you know who they are, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't mean you watched them more, but the Fine Bros have had their own issues on YouTube. Cypher's probably the safer pick. The Fine Bros have been not the best people, if we're being exactly right.
That's one thing about Cypher is I think just from a personality standpoint, he's one of like the best dudes out there.
Fair.
Like
Fair.
I like the way he like treats people a lot, which is you can't say that about most creators. So.
That's fair. That's fair. Including me, because I'm an asshole.
And you're just a jerk to everybody.
Kinda, dog. At least I feel like it sometimes. Like, I can be very aggressive in the way I say things. So, yeah. So,
Trust me, I've argued Tyreek Hill with you. I know. I know.
I just want you guys to know I don't hate any of you. I get very passionate when speaking about things.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. Next, we got the Odd Ones Out versus Tyler Jerry. I don't know how to say his name. So, as you can see in parentheses, he's the TikToker who, when your parents are telling you it's time for dinner and he plays the role of the dad, and it's always hilarious because it's always accurate. So it's him versus the odd ones out. Do you know who that is?
Oh, dude. I absolutely love him.
Okay.
He's up there on my YouTubers list for sure.
Okay.
I would probably I think that stuff is really funny, but there's a lot of people who do that on TikTok.
That's fair.
And the odd ones out is a very unique concept that he does. And I also think he's so funny. So my vote would be with him.
All right. Your vote is the only one that matters here, except for one creator that I will yell about to save. There's only one that I care that much about, but they can't go out this early. Especially since somebody took Jack away from me, I can't lose another one.
Yeah, man, dude. I was expecting him to be in here when I popped in. I'm kind of disappointed about that.
Sorry. Oh, now we got 2 TikTokers. So that's interesting. We got Jennings Brower. You know him? Okay. And Anti-Steezy, who you may not know. I'm not going to say probably don't, but...
I wouldn't say that I do.
Okay.
No.
So he is just a skater dude, basically. But
nice.
He got the hashtag EA Make Skate 4 trending 4 different times, to the point where EA kind of shouted him out when they announced Skate 4 and then announced that it wasn't going to be Skate 4. So he is the driving factor behind Skate 4 getting re-released.
Okay.
Or not re-released, but getting made. So that's why he's on here. I didn't expect a ton of people to know him, but the impact of making Skate 4 a thing, he deserved a place.
Sure. I get that. I'm going to go with Jennings here.
That's valid. Jennings is great. Love that guy.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got Dan TDM versus KSI.
Listen, man, hate me all you want. Say whatever you want. And I know that I don't know what your feelings on him are, but I absolutely love KSI.
KSI is the best.
I think he's so funny, and I think the only reason he gets hate is because he mostly backs up his talk.
Yeah.
So people are just well, you can't do that. Whatever. Who cares? He's just having fun, and the Sidemen were such a big part of my early YouTube days, just as a whole. I don't know if any of them individually are on here besides KSI, but
I somehow forgot Vicstar, so that's impressive. That just clicked in my head. I totally forgot Vicstar existed until just now.
I did not. I didn't know if you, but I'm gonna attribute him with also just the Sidemen. So I'm gonna go KSI here because Dan TDM is also a part of that early Minecraft days.
But KSI
Sky does Minecraft
different.
and everybody, but KSI is different. Yeah, for sure.
And Sky Does Minecraft was not included for the things he's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
just so everybody knows why he is not on here.
As much as I used to love him as a kid, maturing is realizing this guy does Minecraft was not a good dude.
Right. Did you see the YouTuber boxing matches over the weekend or hear about them?
I watched both of KSI's fights because those are the only ones I cared about.
Okay, so you saw him get the knockdown and then start doing push-ups while he was waiting for the guy to stand back up? That was great.
I did, yes.
Are you not entertained?
It's so fun to watch him. I don't get how people can hate him.
I
get why he's a showman. He's kind of abrasive and just like loud, but whatever, dude. I love KSI.
I want KSI versus Jake Paul so bad.
If that happens, I think I tweeted about this. I think it'd be such a good fight.
Oh,
those are two guys those are two guys who have constantly people have been well, you're not fighting real boxers. But now these two guys go at it they're people who both are not real boxers who have worked their way to this point. I think it'd be so cool.
For me, it's weird. I love seeing the people who have never stepped foot in a ring and fought another human. Trying to say, well, it doesn't count because they're not real boxers. It's then you go get in that fucking ring with Jake Paul then, bitch. Come on.
Well, it's the same thing with Logan Paul.
Yep.
I understand that Floyd Mayweather was 40, a 40-year-old Floyd Mayweather could beat up pretty much anybody he wanted to on the planet.
Yep.
And people were like, well, if Logan had won, it would have been great. And Logan didn't even win, is the thing.
Right.
People are still just like, it wasn't a real fight. Like, what? Dude, Floyd, like, absolutely beat the crap out of him.
Right.
I don't get it.
Credit to Logan Paul. He
Even
got
stepping in
some
the ring,
licks
dude.
in. And he got some licks in against the GOAT. So, like.
Yeah, dude. 100%.
Cheers to that, dude, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But moving on, we have Typical Gamer versus FaZe Rug.
Man, this one's pulling at my nostalgia strings too.
Tough one. It's a tough one.
Man, I'm gonna say FaZe Rug.
Okay, I like it.
I love Rug, and Rug was also another one of those guys who, like, I grew up watching. Like, his early stuff, dude, I was on that. And, like, Typical Gamer's great, like, fantastic. Like, I love him, but, like, if this is just, like, me picking, like, who I like better, it's Rug.
Yep. It's one of those tough things, because I think maybe this is just me, because I am a slight bit older than you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Typical Gamer came around too late. Being a more family-friendly YouTuber, he came around too late. Because I'm at the point now where I'm not looking for family-friendly YouTubers. I'm just looking for people who are entertaining, and I think those are not always equal.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can't do if you're trying to be super family-friendly. And that's
right.
tough.
Like, FaZe Rug, when I first started watching, like, YouTube, like, actually watching YouTube, and, like, FaZe Rug was, like, in his prime.
Yep.
I think I was maybe, like, 12 or 13, I want to say.
Okay.
And then, like, I don't know when Typical Gamer started, but I don't know when, like I said, I don't know when he got to start, but I've actually found myself watching his stuff more recently as I've, like, heard about him.
Interesting.
Because, like, I didn't experience him as, like, a younger person.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we got Z-Laner versus Nikhil Clayton. Now, Nikhil Clayton's a TikToker who just basically talks about, like, Marvel Comics stuff.
Love it.
He's also the guy whose video I stitched yesterday when talking about how since I dyed my hair, that's why I fell off.
Okay. Yeah.
He's the
yeah,
one who
I know
put
what
that
you're talking
idea
about.
in my head. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
don't know who the other dude is.
Oh, you don't know Z-Laner. Okay. Interesting. Well, so Z-Laner, if I remember right, is a Facebook streamer, or at least was. He's in Optic, which I didn't know. He's done a lot of streams playing with, like, Tim the Tatman and Dr. Disrespect.
Okay.
So that's your little backstory on Z-Laner.
I'm gonna go Clayton here.
Okay, I like it.
I'm a big Marvel guy, and I love, like, videos talking about that kind of stuff. I think it's so cool.
The underdog moves on. I'm happy about that one.
Yeah, I like him. We'll take that.
This one's gonna be tough.
Not for me. It's Kenny.
So we got King of the Fourth Quarter, Kenny Beecham, versus Linus Tech Tips. The reason this is tough, I watch both a ton, but I've also in the last month given Linus like $500 of my money, so that's tough. For actual products, I just want to say I haven't just like given him $500, like water bottles, backpacks, screwdrivers. I bought things. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I mean, for me, it's Kenny.
Okay.
This is your bracket, so you do
No,
you, but
it's Kenny.
it's pretty easily
That's,
Kenny for
that's
me.
what it's got to be. But do you at least know who Linus Tech Tips is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure we weren't just voting Kenny just because he's
Nah,
won
dude.
3 each.
No, man, I'm just like I'm sorry. I'm gonna be so biased towards any sports creator here, dude. it's just my thing.
All right.
Like,
Fair enough. All right, so we got Colin Ray. He's another TikToker. Basically, all he does is talk about his time in prison, which has been interesting. But then, like, over the course of him making videos, now you've seen him, do a bunch of great stuff for his community and have his life completely turned around while still informing you of what it's like to be in prison. That's kind of cool. And he's going up against Kwebbelkop. Do you know Kwebbelkop either?
No. Be real.
Dang. We got a unknown versus unknown. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, this is just I'm gonna go with Colin Ray.
Okay.
Just because I have seen some of the videos that you're talking about it, and like I think it's just a really cool story. So
fair. TikTokers getting some love today. You love to see it. This one I hope is tough, but you might not know.
It's tough.
Okay.
Oh, it's tough. I know.
So we got Courage JD up against Noah J 456.
This is a rough matchup, man. I don't know.
Good one.
Don't hate me, but I think I'm gonna say Courage.
Oh, see, okay. So we're going Courage. That was the vote, but I am sad because I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm wrong, but I think that's the last of my Call of Duty Zombies guys in this bracket. And that hurts my soul.
Ooh. You might be wrong. We had a long way to go, but yeah.
JD, you are moving on. Damn. All right, next we got Schlatt versus
tough.
Carl Jacobs.
Okay. I love Carl.
Carl's great.
It's probably Schlatt.
Really?
I think so, dude. I love Schlatt.
Ooh, okay.
I'm a little torn. Carl has not been his own thing for that long, right? Like
Longer
Carl,
than you think.
I mean, because I don't know anything about Carl pre Mr. Beast era. I'm gonna be completely real with you. So I remember watching the first video that he was in with Mr. Beast, and then I kind of broke into his solo stuff, whatever he was doing. It's so tough. I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna go Carl.
Oh, we're switching it at the end. Love it.
More I think about it, I'm gonna go with Carl. Yeah.
Love it. We got a buzzer beater for Carl Jacobs. What a time.
Sure.
Now we got George Not Found versus Hollow, or as he used to be known, Hollow Point. He's mostly a Call of Duty. I don't know if you know who he is. Most people.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Welcome back.
Just because I know who he is does not mean I've gotten him
fair.
over George. It's George.
Oh, I found one of those
I love
Minecraft
that whole regime.
nerds. Oh God.
I love that whole regime.
Oh,
I'm not even a Minecraft nerd. They're just funny.
Back-to-back weeks, we got the Dream SMP guys moving on for no reason. Oh, this one is going to be a fight. I don't like this matchup at all. Who made this bracket?
We should fire whoever made the bracket.
Dog.
Let me tell you.
Wonder you're fired. Because I gotta argue for my guy. I'm sorry, but we got Pat McAfee versus Markiplier.
It's probably Markiplier for me.
Okay, I thought I was gonna have to fight you on it. I love Pat McAfee. Don't get me wrong.
I don't see him as like a. I guess he's a content creator, but like,
It's
weird.
He is.
But I just see him in a completely different tier as a content creator than Markiplier is in. Markiplier is like Jacksepticeye for me. Like he's on the Mount Rushmore of gaming YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. Like this guy, he's iconic. Give me Markiplier all day.
Thank you.
10 times out of 10.
I'm glad we didn't have to fight over that one because I was.
See the one dude you were talking about, like the one guy you would actually scream about. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I didn't know the matchup because that was not one that was determined last week. They both had a bye for no reason.
Fun.
That matchup was just a bye. I don't understand why this bracket did this. Did I just put too many people in it? I don't know.
I do have one question for you.
All right.
Why wasn't I on the bracket?
Because I didn't want to include anybody I know at all.
Miller football.
I didn't want to include smaller creators that we know because I feel like that leads to the chance for like people to have their feelings hurt and not enjoy. I don't know. This content might not be as fun if it was, Well, I don't know who that Jake guy is, so fuck him. We're voting this guy. like that just feels like there's too much room for not good things to
Most
happen.
likely.
So we'll stick with the big guys who are used to getting yelled at. They won't even notice. So next we've got Voice Monster Edits versus Pokimane. I don't feel like there's much of a question here. Do you know who Voice Monster Edits is?
I mean, even if I did, I probably wouldn't be putting them over Pokimane. So
that's a tough draw for that guy to end up with Pokimane as.
I'm sure
his
they're like
opponent.
great at what they do. But
His content's hilarious. I'll send you some of his
Pokimane.
videos on TikTok later tonight.
That's good.
Some
Sweet.
of them are great. All right. Ooh, the groups. The
Dude,
groups. Wow, you didn't even let me say Smosh.
Don't have to.
See,
Perfect.
that's the thing. This youngin' doesn't even know who Smosh is. Not the real Smosh.
I know
you don't know the real Smosh.
I don't need to know the real Smosh because legitimately, Dude Perfect is my favorite YouTube channel of all time.
Oh, dear Lord.
They're my favorite creators.
Oh, no.
There is a way too long and complicated backstory as to why.
Okay.
It's not like I'm cringe 12-year-old wearing their merch. There's a very intricate reasoning, but yeah, it's Dude Perfect for me.
All right. Well, that is tough. But Dude Perfect moves on. It's a tough next round for Dude Perfect having to go against Pokimane.
I'm through.
I don't feel like they will. I'm sorry, buddy. But
I don't know who's running in round 3, but just know if you're listening to this, you better be putting Dude Perfect through.
I don't know if I know who's running round 3. So then we got Hacksmith versus Tommy Innit. I have a feeling I know who you're picking, and I'm.
It's tough.
Okay.
Tommy, if I say Tommy, you're just gonna be like, hey, Minecraft nerd.
Well, one of these dudes built a lightsaber. That's all I know. A real functioning lightsaber. The other one yells at
yeah, it's Hacksmith. Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm fighting for this one. I genuinely didn't care, other than I wanted to say he built a real lightsaber because that's fucking nuts.
It's awesome. Yeah,
What a guy.
go for it.
All right. This is a sad matchup. I feel like, but we got Nade Shot versus Mesa Windu.
I say Nade Shot there. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who Mesa Windu is?
It's one of those things where I don't, but even if I did, Nade Shot is a tough draw.
That is a tough draw. That is a tough draw.
Oh, this one's so tough for me.
I know my pick here, but again, it's not my go. I think at the end of this, I'm going to reset the bracket and play it out like I would have picked it, and see how
that's a
different
good
it turns
idea.
out.
So, Rawhide Goofy is probably one of my favorite TikTokers currently.
Yeah.
Like, I love watching his stuff, and I'm a big movie guy.
Yeah.
But Wyatt is one of the biggest in my own industry.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna go. This might be an upset pick, but I'm gonna send Straw Hat through.
Oh, that is not an upset. Let's go. Straw Hat, you deserve it. He's the GOAT.
Deserves to go pretty far here. I've been digging his content a lot recently.
Straw Hat is my movie guy. I do have a feeling I know who's winning this one, though. I have a feeling, but I'm not sure.
Your feeling might be wrong.
Really?
Man. Oh,
We
this
hit
one's really
him
tough
with
for
some
me.
good
I love
ones. I
both
love
these
it.
guys. Matt, I love you. I do.
Are you picking Coyote? Oh, damn. Okay.
It's.
Quick question. Would Spawnhauer have won if he had done another corn review?
Sadly, yes.
That's
Because
tough.
of the lack of corn reviews. Put Coyote through. Oh, I hate myself. I love
We
Matt
got
so
it.
much.
We got it. We got the clip for TikTok, ladies and gentlemen.
I love Matt so much. It's just that's a tough draw for him for me. I love Coyote.
He should have done a corn review. He literally told us yesterday that he's got a can of corn in his backpack. He's just waiting. He's just waiting. He shouldn't have waited. If you would have did the corner view instead of talking about it, you would have moved on.
This next one, I don't know who Dylan Hollis is.
Okay.
You're going through.
You don't like Jev?
I can genuinely tell you that the only phase member I even begin to tolerate is Rug.
Wow.
I don't know what it is about them, but unless there's somebody who I don't know is a part of phase, I like. If any people that I could name off the top of my head right now, like Jev and everybody, put Hollis through.
Damn. Well, I'll give you the backstory so you know who he is. He's a...
Unless Dylan Hollis is like this awful dude.
No,
yeah.
He's a cooking TikToker, actually. He just goes and finds, like, really old recipes, like 1940s recipes, and cooks them, and he's hilarious. It's top tier content.
I'm big into the cooking stuff. So yeah,
I'll send you one of his videos later so you can see him. That's apparently going to be a lot of what I got to do is send you some videos. So that's good. All right. Binging with Babish versus XQC.
You gonna hate me for saying binging with Babish?
Absolutely not. I don't like XQC. I don't know why.
I don't either. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I just don't vibe.
I didn't know who he was, and then I went to college, and this dude on my floor, just like this really big cooking guy, and he put me onto this. It's
Babish is great. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Food Theory versus SS Sniper Wolf.
I understand that if this is a like name recognition, notoriety, like who's higher on the list all time, it's Sniper Wolf. But my personal opinion, it's Food Theory.
We're not simping for Sniper Wolf. We got Food Theory, which is good because Film Theory and Game Theory, I think, both got eliminated last time. So.
Oh really? Then yeah, send Food Theory.
Matt Pat is hanging by a
Pat's
thread.
Gotta survive.
But he's moving on.
One way or another, yeah.
He's got to survive, and he will be going up against either Dakotas or Rich Rosales. He is a. Do you know him? Okay, he's a TikToker. He's the guy who started the weird trend of the rich friend talking to like regular person friend.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
you know.
Here's the thing, man. Dakotas.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But it's Dakotas,
yeah.
So that's just a tough roll of the dice there.
It really is, man. It really is.
All right, we got Mizkiff versus Quackity.
I like Mizkiff, and I genuinely find Quackity really annoying, so let's put Mizkiff through.
Wow. That did not go how I thought it would. Mizkiff, moving on.
Quackity's he's part of that group that I talk about. I generally like, but I don't know what it is about him, but I just don't.
All right. Oh, there is another Zombies YouTuber left. Let's go. There's a slight chance. We got the Smith Plays versus Mongrel.
Is the Smith Plays that one dude on YouTube who used to make like all those Fortnite videos?
He did Fortnite videos, and then before that, he did Call of Duty Zombies stuff.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's the top 5 guy. Because he did a ton of top 5s.
I'm going to put... let's put him through.
The Smith Plays! Also, if you didn't know, kind of the inspiration for my name.
Dude.
Yeah. I was looking at his name, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. How can I do something very much different, but similar sounding? That's where the Geek Slays came from. It's kind of because of the Smith Plays over here. So.
A piece of history right there, yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Joe Bartolozzi versus Critical Role.
First of all, who in their right mind is taking Critical Role over Good Mythical Morning? First of all, that's in my opinion.
Yeah, that was tough.
My opinion, Good Mythical Morning would be on to round 3 if they were in this matchup. Yeah. I don't like Critical Role that much, and I don't think they should have even been here. So put Joe through.
Damn.
I'm sure he'll get smoked in the next round, but
No
I just don't
more
want Critical Role to be
D&D.
successful.
No more D&D. That's tough.
Sorry, dude. Yeah.
All right, we got Elite Takes versus
Nico.
Drama Alert. Yeah, you're picking Nico.
Put him through.
Nico, respond to my
Drama
Twitter
Alert.
DMs, you ass. He's afraid. I called him out on his not including Daniil Hunter in his top 10 edge rushers. He's afraid.
Nico, don't do it. He's gonna yell at you a lot.
I won't yell.
Somebody who has argued with him is gonna make you feel bad about yourself. He's gonna make you unplug your microphone at the end of a podcast recording and cry.
Well, have I ever actually made you cry? Now I feel bad.
No,
Damn.
but I'm just warning Nico as to what could possibly happen.
Bro, he put Brian Burns over Daniil Hunter.
I
Brian
want to start an
Burns.
argument, so I'm gonna say
God.
that's not justified. Let's move on.
Dude, that whole list, but everybody forgets Daniil Hunter exists, I guess. It's wild.
Because he was hurt for most of last year and he plays for the Vikings. That doesn't bode well for him.
Fair. But he is the quickest player ever to 60 sacks, or the youngest player to ever get 60 sacks in their career. So, put some respect on my man's name. And also, if you're going to, my biggest issue was if you're going to include Khalil Mack for getting 5 sacks in 6 games, Daniil Hunter getting 6 sacks in 6 games deserves the spot over that. Come on.
Yeah, maybe.
So
maybe, yeah.
That's why I had a problem. It's like we're gonna include injury-prone people, but not whatever. All right, we got Lupo versus Ali A.
I think Ali A is so annoying. Put Lupo through.
Let's
100%.
go, Lupo the GOAT.
Ali A is so annoying, dude.
But
and
Ali
it's not
A's
even
intro.
that. It's like you can say all about Ali A like being annoying, but also like you look at Dr. Lupo, he's a great dude.
Yeah.
And also just like super fun and like actually like genuine to watch. Like
Right.
I love him.
Valid. We got actually against PewDiePie now.
It's got to be PewDiePie. What are you
Yeah.
talking about, dude? What? He might be the YouTube goat. I don't know, but
Dude,
that's
Drawing PewDiePie in your first round is tough. For 99% of creators,
Dude.
there's not even a conversation.
This matchup was not intentional, but this is a very funny matchup that I'm looking at right now.
This next one, Creator versus Loser Fruit.
First of all, Loser Fruit over Fresh is a crime.
Wait,
Second
you
of
know
all-
both of them?
Oh,
Let's
dude,
go.
yeah.
I'm so
Fresh-
happy. Most people don't, and it makes me sad.
Fresh was one of my like back when Fortnite was big,
Yeah.
and I was like still big into it. He was one of my favorite guys to watch. Loser Fruit too, but I would have put Fresh there.
I've always loved Cray. I miss the stash though.
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna put Cray through here.
That's valid.
I love Loser Fruit, but like Creator's been he's been a
Also,
big part of my experience.
if you've ever watched Creator on YouTube, his outro, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I had to think about it for a second, but yeah, I got you. This was also
I'm
tough.
glad you knew.
I can't.
Bladen Kirk versus
Is Theo on
Roman
this list?
Atwood.
See you on the list.
Who?
Theo. Is he on the list?
Yes, he should be.
If he's in the second round, then I'm gonna put Roman through because the Stay Hot
I gotta
Boys
go- I
could
gotta go
still
check it.
survive.
I gotta check it.
I want.
Because he also might have been in the first round and got eliminated. I don't know. And I really hope I didn't forget to put Theo in this.
He's on it.
Oh, he is?
Oh, but his matchup's so tough.
Okay. Well, as long as we know he's there, who you picking? You sticking with Roman?
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I love the Stay Hot Boys. I do, but I don't think any of the three are moving on.
Oof. That's tough.
They all have really tough matchups. Roman out with vlogs used to like get me through life, dude.
Did you see that? Who beat Casey Neistat? Straw Hat Goofy beat out Casey Neistat in the first round.
I didn't even see that. That's
Yeah.
wild. I probably would have done that just because of my personal opinion.
Right.
But Casey Neistat's like
Just
probably like
it
top
just
3 vloggers.
yeah, it just amazes me that Roman Atwood has moved on so much farther than Casey did. That part's wild.
It is interesting. It is interesting. Yeah.
But next, Panda Red versus Dream.
Call me a Minecraft nerd, but I love me some Dream.
You got to pick the cheater, apparently. I like it.
I don't know if he actually cheated, and quite frankly, I don't care. It's entertaining. So.
Fair. Next, we got Dixie D'Amelio versus Booga.
I don't care. I don't care enough about either of them, but I cannot put a D'Amelio through. Put Booga. Put him through.
The
I can't do
Fortnite World
that.
Champion is moving on.
Fortnite.
All right.
Man.
I'm just mad that 5 Minute Crafts made it here. I don't,
Hank Green? Let's be serious. Let's be serious. Guys, listen, if you're listening to this episode, whoever did the round 1, I want to talk to you. It's not like going to be an angry talk. It's going to be like me, like, I want to like have a video call with you, and I'm going to stare into the camera just shaking my head with like a frown on my face for like 30 minutes. I'm just kidding. I'm sure you're a good person.
I love it.
But Hank Green should have gone through.
Yeah.
Because of that, 5 Minute Crafts gets shut down here, and we'll put Summit through.
Summit 1G, moving on. I'm impressed with Summit's performance. He made it one
They beat
round.
the first round. Oh, they had a bye. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we got Sapnap and Hold the Elevator.
I need you to explain to me Hold the Elevator so I don't have to pick another Minecraft YouTuber.
You're going to pick
please.
Sapnap. I know you are.
Can you explain to me Hold the Elevator?
So
at
Hold
least?
the Elevator's a TikToker.
Okay.
He was just a comedy TikToker. He did comedy skits. I think his biggest ones were he was the friendly serial killer was probably his biggest set of skits. So
Okay.
he'd be the creepy serial killer guy, but he was way too nice about it. It was weird, but it was entertaining as fuck. But I already know you're putting Sap up through, so it's a GG.
You
I'm
know
not
what?
gonna keep calling you a Minecraft nerd. I genuinely don't care.
One of my favorite like genres on TikTok, one of my favorite sides of TikTok is the comedy skits. So why not, just for fun, why don't we just put Hold the Elevator through?
Hold
Let's
the
do it.
elevator with the upset. I love it.
Come through.
Because there's
I
still
can't
like
keep picking
6
these
more Minecraft YouTubers. So
They'll have their chance, trust me.
well, Dream's already through, so their biggest chance is already in there.
Right.
All right, we got Paul's Hardware and we got 2Hype, and I think I know who you're picking, and it's valid. Though I do love
2Hype.
Paul. Paul's great.
I mean, 2Hype, not only are they sports, which is my thing, but they are also just like a part of my like early YouTube experience. They're one of those guys.
Ooh. All right, we got Amaranth and Karina Kopp.
I cannot tell you I've had any experience with Karina outside of her Twitter,
Fair.
so I don't really know how she is as a content creator.
Fair.
I want to say put the other guy through.
Amaranth, she's the one who started the whole hot tub stream trend on Twitch.
This is a rough matchup. Oh my lord. I think her tweets are kind of funny, so put Karina through.
Karina is moving on. That's I didn't know how that one would go, so that's interesting. I like it.
If you are doing round 3 and you're listening to this, please do not let this continue. Do the right thing.
No, let it continue. Karina
no.
all the way.
Oh, this one's so easy.
Laserbeam
Landon,
versus
my
FaZe
boy.
Muse.
He's one of those nostalgia Fortnite creators. Put him
Yeah.
through. Send them.
G-Day.
Lannon. I love him.
Lannon. Oh, I'm out of tea.
It's tough, man. I'm sorry.
Tough. It is tough. Tough break.
I don't know who either of these two next guys are. I haven't had an unknown versus unknown in a while, but this one is one of them.
Okay, so Austin Evans is a tech YouTuber.
Okay, I like that.
With a couple million subs. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head how many. Joe Santagato was also a YouTuber. I think he was actually bigger on like Facebook and stuff, which is weird. But he used to just do comedy skits, basically. And then him and his brother did like Mad Libs videos where you'd like keep water in your mouth and try not to laugh. Those were hilarious. But this is a tough matchup if you know the guys and if you don't. So
I'm gonna put Austin through.
you've cut enough tech YouTubers today. You got to let one slide.
Yeah, honestly, that and like I want to like I do like watching like tech content. Like I do.
Austin's great.
And,
it's
and a guy who has like big of a following, I'm assuming, is pretty good at what he does. So I'm gonna take
definitely different than like Linus would be, if that makes sense. He's not as like technical about things, if that makes sense. Like, because Linus does a lot more like deep dives into hardware. Austin doesn't go as deep, if that makes sense.
Got you. Yeah.
I have a feeling this one could be tough. We got Nick A30 and Shroud.
It is tough, but I was such a Fortnite kid. I was, and all I would do during COVID is sit and watch different Fortnite YouTubers. One of which was Mr. Family Friendly Nick A30. So he's going through.
Wow. The GOAT of esports, Mr. Shroud, has fallen.
Yes.
That's a heavy favorite who has fallen from the top. That's tough. All right, we got Merc Music and we got Nico Lul. Do you know who Merc Music is? He's the one of the two I care about, so he's the one I want to explain. So he's a Call of Duty YouTuber, has been forever. Has stuck to like the same upload schedule for like 10 years, which is impressive. Got 4 million subs on YouTube. Nico Lul is in 100 Thieves. And she had that viral video of her doing I can't remember what song she was doing a dance to, but wearing the Bernie Sanders shirt. That was like her crowning moment.
Please show some love to the Call of Duty guys and put Merc through.
Let's go. I'm gonna have to go put on my Merc Music hoodie just for that.
Let's go.
Goated. All right. We got the Super Carlin Bros versus Tfue.
First of all, I want to acknowledge Tfue's round 1 win.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's because people don't like David Dobrik. You either like him or you hate him. That's how it goes, and that's kind of what it was.
No middle ground. I don't really know where I sit with him because I haven't watched him in a long time.
Right.
I don't want Tfue to continue, so let's throw the Super Carlin Bros.
The movie reviewers slash Marvel
I like them both.
Stuff. Yeah.
But I think I like the movie genre a lot. So.
Oh, hey, look, we got two tech YouTubers going against each other. We got Gamers Nexus versus Tech Source.
Source.
You don't know Tech Source?
I do. I'm putting them through.
Oh, okay. I like it. Picasso. Setup Wars. That's what put him through, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I like that a lot.
So we got Nick Merckx versus Joe Charman. Joe Charman was the I got skills.
Okay.
What you gonna do about it, guy?
I'm gonna put Nick Merckx through.
Tough.
It's my personal opinion. I like him.
Go sit by the pool and drink 2 glasses of wine and get hammered. You PK wannabe. Sorry, had to. Ooh. Scissors versus Avery.
Don't kill me, but it's probably Scissors for me.
Damn. Avery, I'm so sorry. Another one of my zombies bros. We're just dropping like flies out here.
I put one through.
That's true. You did.
I put one through.
But still, the zombies bros are dropping like flies. The worst one was in the first round, though. Mr. Raffle Waffles losing to Ludwig hurt my soul.
You had to see that one coming, though, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, but, like, fuck. Milo's great. I love Milo. Is this ever going to save, dude? That's why we haven't moved on. I can't see my screen anymore. Okay, there we go. That took forever. All right, we got OG YouTuber Ray William Johnson, the first YouTuber to ever hit 1 million subscribers, up against Soda Poppin'.
If it's just by who I know, it's Soda Poppin'.
Fair enough.
Throw him through.
Enough.
I don't know who Ray William Johnson. I think I'm too young if I'm being real.
Yeah, that's kind of the fall off. He was the first to 1 million subs, but then he just disappeared.
Oh.
Back in like 2010-ish, he just like gone. Now he's posting content again, which is wild because it's been 10 years, but it's wild.
Yeah.
All right, so next we got Being Just John, or as some people might know him, his old name, Beer Bong John, up against Jay Stoobs.
Beer Bong John.
Marvel movie reviewer, Straw Hat Goofy's podcast partner. Doesn't matter. Beer Bong John wins. Sorry, Jay Stoobs.
Yeah. Unfortunately. It was tough for me, personally.
Or Being Just John. That is his new name. I gotta...
Yeah.
Trying to get used to that still. All right, we got Ludwig and Zach King. Zach King's the weird edit guy.
I love Zach King.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Zach King. Put him through. 100%.
I gotta just start letting you tell me when you don't know somebody.
Zach King got me into Magic.
Okay.
I was like a very little kid, and then I got pretty good at Magic. Then I quit Magic.
I have a feeling this one's going to be pretty easy for you.
So, put him through. Addison Ray, you suck. Bye.
Damn.
Goodbye.
Damn. Muse Elk, though. You're moving on. Another Click member survives.
They might all make it through if there's any left on the list now.
Right.
I don't think there should be, but...
Apparently, I struggled when typing some of these out because they're spelled incorrectly. That's supposed to be Bella Porch. Yeah, Muse Elk. Bella Parch.
Bella Parch.
Not Bella Porch, Bella Parch. Versus
I can't just find myself
Symphony.
putting her through, so put Symphony through.
Damn.
As much as I hate Symphony for beating Logan Paul, I'm out.
Wait, Symphony beat Logan Paul?
Yeah, it was his first round matchup.
Oh, I thought you meant like I was thinking YouTuber
boxing?
stuff.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no,
he
no.
fucking didn't, dog.
Oh.
No, the reason he got put through is the guy who was watching knows of Logan Paul but doesn't know Logan Paul's content, and doesn't really know Symphony, but he knew Brooke AB, Symphony's girlfriend, and was like, oh, so he wins because that's all he does is win.
Fair enough.
All right. Ooh, this one. If you know,
He's my favorite YouTuber right now. Put him through.
What? You're not even going to give MKBHD a shot? Damn.
Mr. Beast is going through. He's incredible.
YouTubers falling like flies.
I love him. I love Mr. Beast is such a good dude. And his content is just always most of the time original. Most of the time. Like the stuff he does, nobody else is doing. The fact that
nobody's dumb enough to waste that much money, dog.
But that's the thing. I don't think he's dumb. I love his philosophy behind it.
I mean,
when he's asked about it, his answer every single time always just makes me feel good. Like, he's a good dude.
Fair enough.
But yeah, most people don't want to spend that much money to build a chocolate factory.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to Myth versus Tim the Tap Man.
No, you're a big Tim guy, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put him through.
Timmy.
I don't like Myth that much. I'm not as emotionally attached to Myth as I am Tim the Tap Man. I like Tim a lot.
I don't know what it was. Myth just never was that guy for me.
Just the Fred I'm thinking of?
Yeah, like Fred. Like
the guy from
OG YouTuber and Fred
like
movies.
The Nickelodeon Fred movies.
Yeah.
Put him through, dude. He's a legend.
Darth Chaco, I'm so sorry. I love you, buddy.
If it hadn't have been Fred, man. Put Fred through. Yeah. Pretty easy for me.
Hold on, I fucked it up, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Oh,
What?
now it's going to do that loading for... Okay, cool. All right, we got Disguised Toast versus Lachlan.
Me Lachlan, man.
What is it with us and the Australian YouTubers? Huh?
Oh, good.
It's valid.
Good. I like him a lot.
Oh, I just put the wrong guy through. That's amazing.
Seeing as who I'm gonna put through this next time, I think that guy, either Disguised Toast or Lachlan, would have made it past him.
We got Mr. Dalek JD, zombie YouTuber extraordinaire versus Jake Paul.
As to the zombie players, give me Jake Paul.
Damn.
I'm sorry I'm mowing him down, dude, but
What about Jake Paul's content
say,
is good?
I'm gonna
Plus,
say
Mr. Dalek JD. What was Jake Paul's biggest video he made? It's Everyday, bro. Yeah, the Zombies YouTuber made a ripoff of that song called It's Killing Time, Bro, based off of Thing and Zombies, and it's better. So fuck you, Jake Paul. You're moving on, but not because we want you to. Sorry. Go ahead.
I just like Jake Paul.
How do you like Jake Paul? Damn.
I just think he's funny.
Oh my god.
Funny. I never. Is Nate Petrosky
the homesteading guy on TikTok?
I don't know who that is then.
Oh really?
I was thinking of somebody else.
Darn.
I'm gonna put him through those. I don't like clicks.
Let's go. Also, fuck clicks for beating out Jacksepticeye. We hate you.
I didn't even see that. If I had, it would have been an easier choice. But yeah, Clicks
was the guy who beat out Jack. Now we got you, Pastor Ryan, and Sai Kuno. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, good old. You can put Ryan through.
Oh wow.
I like the youth Pastor Ryan a lot.
Damn.
I think he's so funny.
GG, Saikuno. GG.
I don't know who either of these two guys are.
So Adventures in Ardia is the roll for sandwich guy on TikTok. I don't know if you've seen those videos, but he does near daily during lunch. When he makes a sandwich, he rolls dice to decide what he's putting on the sandwich. It's pretty great. Crank Gameplays was... Did you hear about Unis Honest when it existed? Markiplier. Yeah, he was the guy who did Unis Honest with Markiplier. That's Ethan.
Oh, put him through.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know what he went by.
Yeah. Most people don't because it's just Ethan.
Here's the thing, dude. I'm going to justify this.
Uh-oh.
Matt Pat's still in this thing. Stay Hot lives. Put Theo Ash through.
Damn.
Pat's still got a dog in this race.
Damn. That's an upset there.
I gotta keep Theo Ash. I gotta keep the Stay Hot boys in at least till round 3.
All right, we got Taylosive Tech and Dr. Disrespect.
I promise you, I don't hate tech creators. I don't.
Okay, this matchup is entirely justified. It's Doc. It's the 2-time. I got a Doc hoodie over there. What I'm learning is I have way too much merch from creators. That's what I'm learning here.
I don't, but I want to have some.
I'm learning
that's something that I didn't do a lot, but I want to do.
I've only started doing that since I was an adult and had my own money.
Fair enough.
Because I was never taught not to spend my money. I'm a moron who thinks, oh, I have money. Spend. It's a good time.
It is.
Until you get a month where your paycheck's a little less than you expected. Man, that's tough. All right, and finally, we got Technoblade, R.I.P., versus Charlie D'Amelio.
Down with the D'Amelio family.
Fair.
Rest in peace, screw cancer, put him through.
I was going to say, this matchup, it's Technoblade, even if you like the D'Amelios, like Techno.
He deserves to be honored in this way, yes.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think he wins it all, but he's going to give it a run. I don't know if his run goes much past next round, though, if we're being honest.
No, I don't think so.
As much as we love Technoblade here.
Yes.
The Doc's a tough draw.
It is.
But there we have it. That is round 2. That went by so much faster than I thought. I'm shocked. We hustled. But again, you knew more creators, which made it easy. Which was nice. The more creators you know, the more helpful it is when doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we have to stop and explain all of them, it takes
forever.
There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that.
Did. It was a fun time. Yeah.
Very different than what we normally do on these podcasts.
Sure, yeah.
Normally we're yelling about something sportsy. We do have a little bit of time. Is there anything from today that you do want to talk about in sports?
From today.
Yeah, because of all the roster cuts and all the trades and all the craziness.
I will say, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson to the Eagles is so good for them.
Why did they cut Anthony Harris, though?
I don't know, because
that safety duo could have been nuts.
What I'm saying, dude, but that's the reason why they cut Anthony Harris, is they were getting a younger, better safety.
Okay, but you run 2 safeties. Cut the other no-name idiot.
Don't.
That's
Eagles
fair.
do not run too high.
Well,
do not run too high.
But Chauncey's the nickel guy anyways. You need your deep safety still, and you just cut it.
I get it. Yeah, but they probably needed cap space. I'm pretty sure they were paying Anthony Harris a good amount of money because he kind of fooled everybody in Minnesota.
But now the question is, does he come back? Play alongside Harry again? Have one more good year?
Vikings need all the secondary help they can get, so throw him in there.
The question is, do I really want him starting over Lewis Cine, though?
I didn't watch Vikings preseason, so I couldn't tell you.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch a ton either because watching Sean Mannion and Kellen Mond play football was bad.
That's something to talk about that happened today. Poor Kellen Mond, man. He probably won't have a job.
Good, because he's not good.
Not good. I just like pushing that agenda, but he's not good.
I wanted Kellen Mond to be so good, so bad. You remember me breaking down last year during the Vikings-Packers game when they wouldn't put him in.
Even I was, dude. I was like sitting there watching the game with my dad. I'm just like angry typing on my phone, like, put Kellen Mond in. Right? I've seen enough. We're winning by like 20 points. Doesn't matter if he's good. We'll be fine. And
even if he comes back and beats you, you win because you've been pushing the Mond agenda.
My Kellen Mond agenda lives on, and the Packers still get the 1 seed and losing the division around. It's fine. It's whatever. Right. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, except maybe with Kellen Mond, the Vikings have a chance at winning that game, which would have been the game we needed to get in the playoffs. Right. That game decided our playoff chances. Which
would have been so funny if Kellen Mond was the reason you guys made the playoffs and not Kirk.
Well, the only reason we needed Kellen Mond to do it is because Kirk's a genius.
He's a genius.
I hate that guy.
Camp Counselor Kirk, baby.
I hate that guy.
What's happened today? Nobody from the Packers that I...
Travis Fulgham.
Oh, I did tweet about that. I thought that was funny. Yeah. The guy who was on the Packers.
Because he wasn't 2 weeks ago. He was on the Broncos.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was on the Packers. I just saw the tweet that he was being released. I was just like, no! Not Travis Fulgham!
I just want to know what happened to that guy. He had that weird breakout with the Eagles, played so well, and they cut him at the end of that year, and now he just can't get a job. What did Travis Fulgham do?
I don't know, man.
Did he bang Roger Goodell's wife? I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I don't know. He must be is he lazy? Is he just bad attitude,
Maybe.
Horrible locker room guy? I don't know. But it's wild how much that dude, he rose so fast and fell even faster.
So funny to me how easy, you can, I was just reminded about how bad pre-Devontae Smith Eagles receiving core was, because 2 of their top 3 guys from that team both got cut today from their respective teams. Travis Fulgham and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside from the last year of Carson Wentz before Devonta Smith both got cut today.
That's why I've always found it so wild. People were so mad about how bad Carson Wentz was back his last year on the Eagles. It's like,
dude,
who was he throwing
that's the thing,
to?
Man. Nobody. There was nobody there. Dallas Goedert either wasn't there yet. Like he might have been there, but he was not. Like he wasn't. Present day Dallas Goedert yet.
Zach Ertz was there, but I think he was hurt. Like, but again, when your only weapon's a tight end, you're screwed. When your only weapon's a tight end,
is like. Zach Ertz is a good tight end, but he's not like a dynamic playmaker. So it's not like he can like get you 35, 40 yards after the catch.
He was what Kyle Rudolph was to Minnesota, just the red zone guy.
Yeah.
He's going to block for you, and then when you need a contested catch, just throw it up and he'll go get it. That's what Ertz was.
Who's Kyle Rudolph playing for this year? The Broncos?
No, he is the starting tight end for the Bucks, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
He joined Brady to go try to win a Super Bowl.
Former Bucks tight end O.J. Howard was cut today as well.
Honestly, I want Minnesota to pick him up so bad.
I don't know if he's good or not. I genuinely don't. Like,
I don't either.
He had one. His rookie year was pretty good. So my fantasy team was rookie year, and I had him starting for a while because he was pretty good. The Bills, I thought was actually a good move for them. Like I thought, like that's good depth at tight end.
Yeah.
Takes a little bit of the weight off of Dawson Knox, and they cut him today, which I guess is just like you have to. It's like you gotta get down to 53, and the Bills are one of the deepest rosters in the NFL anyway. So like.
Yeah, but they had 2 other tight ends on the roster. Why not cut one of the worst guys?
I don't know. I mean, O.J. Howard might have sucked in the preseason. Like I said, I did not watch the preseason. But
I caught glimpses of games, but I wasn't super invested, if we're being real.
Not really. No, I didn't really care.
Yeah. The Vikings wouldn't play their starters, so I didn't even care about Vikings games. Like,
other than the Packers, yeah.
Who am I out here to watch? The guys who are going to get cut next week? Like, I don't care. And then the Vikings cut a bunch of guys I loved anyways, and I'm sad.
Yeah, this happened yesterday, but like the Jimmy G thing is a little interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
I know why they did it. It's to make him a cheaper contract, which is more like valuable to be traded.
Yeah,
like people are gonna want that contract to be traded. And honestly, dude, he's not he's probably like a top 5 backup in the NFL, if we're being real. On Trey Lance. Like I probably can't name 5 backup quarterbacks better than him right now. So
fair. Yeah, Jimmy G, I mean, keeping him with the Niners is interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. But he'll get traded after this year, for sure.
Well, no, he's a free agent after this year. Even after the contract rework, he's gone. So if they don't trade him, he's just walking.
Going to Seattle, which is what they're trying to prevent. So
pretty much. Do you want to talk about that? Because... Oh, did you freeze? Oh, are you back? We good?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah, you froze for a second. That was weird. Yeah. Do you want to talk about the Seattle Seahawks and your man?
Oh, would you look at the time? It's getting awfully late over here.
All right.
Listen, man. Hey, all I'm going to say, I think it's the wrong decision, but this is a team that's rebuilding, and this is a team that no matter who they put at quarterback is going to lose a bunch of games. It doesn't ultimately matter to them because they are not actively trying to win football games. That's not what this team is doing.
Which is weird because by picking Geno out of the the way they played in the playoffs, the preseason,
here's my thing.
Geno was better. So why are you starting the better QB?
This is what I said in my tweet. Okay, you can either take a young guy with, in my opinion, a decent amount of upside and pretty good arm talent, or you can put in a veteran who you know what he is and he's been in the offense, and that's why they chose him. They know what he is, and he was in the offense last year. He went 1-2 as a starter for them last year. That's not 0-3. It's not 0-3.
Yeah. What is
Drew
wild to me?
I love him, but as much as I'm like satirically like in love with Drew Lock, I don't in reality, all jokes aside, I don't necessarily hate them
So,
choosing Geno.
The thing with Drew Lock that I find the most hysterical out of the last 2 years is he was on the Broncos and Teddy Bridgewater came in and stole his job. Drew Lock was the starter. Teddy came in and took it, right?
Yeah.
Then Drew Lock gets traded to somewhere where Geno Smith is the starter. And Seattle obviously wanted Drew Lock to win that job because Seattle would love if Drew Lock turned out to be good, because then holy shit, our rebuild's fixed.
When he first got there, they were basically advertising him as their QB1, bro.
Yeah, and he couldn't beat out Geno. Here's the thing. He does have potential. But my favorite saying is potential is what gets you fired in the NFL.
That's true. It's fair.
Potential doesn't matter. And I think I've been on this train for a long time. I think it's becoming increasingly clear that the NFL is too. And this isn't just a Drew Lock thing. It's when it comes to young quarterbacks, you either know in their first 16 starts, whether they are the guy or not. That's how NFL teams have shown us they're going to operate.
Drew Lock started 16 games in his career.
More than.
Was he their starter like week 1 of his rookie year? I feel like he came in late,
but he had a long year that year. I'm finding his exact number of games started.
He has.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think of how many years he's been in the league.
3. His first year was 2019. So this is his 4th year. And going into his 4th year, we know what he is. And it's just like you're doing the same thing with Drew Lock that I did with Sam Darnold. I kind of clang to he was my quarterback 1 that year. I wanted him to be the guy. But after a couple weeks last year, well, it wasn't until week 4 when I really knew, because the first 3 weeks Sam Darnold was kind of cooking, and I was like, oh my God, I was right. Holy shit. And then he just became Sam Darnold again. And I was like, he tricked me again.
Young quarterbacks, one of my upcoming hot takes that I might even post on TikTok soon is that I genuinely think Mac Jones is going to be a bust.
He is a bust. Thank you. I've been saying it since he got drafted.
He is not that great of a man. I think you liked this tweet. I think you saw this tweet. The one clip that Highlight Heaven posted of this dude throwing a ball that not only gets picked off before it even gets to the receiver. If it had gotten to the receiver, there was 3 defenders there.
No, there were more. There were 7 guys within the vicinity of making a play on that ball. It was 1 Patriot to 7 Raiders, and Mac Jones threw it.
A throw wasn't even like
it wasn't even a good throw.
That throw would have had to be just on the money for it to even have a chance, and he just didn't even give it a shot.
He thought for a second he was Justin Herbert. He found out real quick he wasn't.
Dude, he doesn't have the velocity to do that. There's no way. And like, what does Mac Jones do good?
Nothing.
They were like Justin Fields. Crazy good rushing upside
and a really
very
good
accurate.
Arm. If he gets it figured out, his arm's great.
Trevor Lawrence, probably like top 5 pocket presence in the league already.
Yeah.
Insane accuracy, good arm. Zach Wilson has a good arm. He's a
playmaker.
He's a playmaker.
To me, Zach Wilson's the gunslinger. He's Brett Favre. I don't know if he turns into Brett Favre, but that's the type of player.
Trey Lance. Rushing upside, absolute cannon of an arm. If he figures out the accuracy part of it, he's going to be good. And then there's Mac Jones. No rushing upside.
There's a reason Mac was the last one of these quarterbacks
last
taken.
year was his ceiling.
Yeah.
That is all he's ever going to be, is what he did last year. And they got blown out in the wild card round.
Yep. And I'm sorry. Not only that, but let's also remember how bad the Patriots are going to be this year.
Their roster sucks, dude. Their roster sucks.
His receiving core is awful. His O-line got drastically worse. And that
their
defense
best offensive
is bad.
lineman. The receiving core hasn't been good.
I'm still going to argue David Andrews is better, but it's fine.
We talked about that, yeah. Their defense lost their best defender.
Yeah. And
Their best
all the
defender right now
depth
is
pieces.
either
It's Matthew
their best
Judon.
defender right now is either an aging Matthew Judon or an aging Devin McCourty, both of which are not the best options as your number one guy on defense.
And really the only young guy they have that could be something on that defense is Christian Barmore, who I really
Even that one
like.
corner at ASU, I like him too.
I'm not super into any of their corners, but fair enough.
I just think he's like this like 6th round guy out of like Arizona State who I just like on film.
But no,
like,
I've been
probably
saying
won't
it
work
since
out.
the draft. Since Mac Jones was drafted. I've said he was the worst quarterback in that class.
Listen, man,
I think I'd rather have Davis Mills than Mac Jones, if I'm being honest.
Mills is the same situation for me, where like what he was last year is probably always ever going to be.
Yeah, but I'd rather have that QB than Mac Jones.
I think Davis Mills
arm.
showed more flashes than Mac Jones did. Like Mac Jones has a noodle arm.
Yep.
Even because he doesn't throw it deep that much because he has a noodle arm, but when he's not throwing it deep, he just doesn't have any velocity on the football.
Right.
There are guys like Aaron Rodgers who have a really good arm, but they don't throw it deep every play. Like Justin Herbert doesn't throw it deep every play.
Right.
Like Patrick Mahomes doesn't throw it deep every play. But when they do throw it short, it doesn't get the quarterbacks don't jump the route because they can't get there in time because the ball's already there.
Right.
And with Mac Jones, if you've got a guy wide open on the sideline, and there's a corner maybe the middle of the field, if he throws that football, it still has a chance of getting picked.
Yeah.
But like Justin Herbert, maybe even Justin Fields, like guys from his draft class, Fields, Lance, Wilson, they all have the arm and the zip to get that ball there.
And this might be the first time you will ever, maybe first and maybe last time you will ever hear me do this. But who the fuck thought Mac Jones is a better QB than Kirk Cousins? Who? What NFL players did this? Because they're idiots.
The NFL Top 100 is a joke, man. We can make a whole podcast episode about that.
16 spots higher than Kirk? Are you kidding me?
There's no way. Like being a rookie quarterback who led your team to the playoffs is not as impressive when you look at the situation he was in.
And it's not even like looking at the players themselves. Like I'm not even going to use stats. Kirk's just more talented. He's got a better arm.
Yeah.
He's got better pocket presence. He's just
Listen, man.
better.
Listen, man. I want you, listener, to hear this because for those of you who are avid listeners or even watchers of his content, you know that this man does everything in his power to not say a good, decent word about Kirk Cousins. But if he's complaining about Kirk Cousins not being high enough on a list, you know that this was a criminal offense. You know that this was a bad thing that the NFL did. So just wanted to note that.
That's so bad. He's the one rookie from last year that I don't even see the ability for him to be better than Kirk. I just don't think there's a world. Fields
Wilson, I think, could be better
absolutely
than Kirk.
Lawrence,
Fields.
I think already is, but
could be for sure. This is an argument.
I'm very high on Trevor Lawrence.
His accuracy is just it's crazy, man. But yeah.
All right. I think that's a decent spot for us to wrap. You've got things to do.
Yeah,
it's pretty close to your boy's bedtime. That's not true. I don't have bedtime. I'm tired.
I'm tired, man. But this was a blast. Thanks for having me.
It was fun. It was different than what we normally do. Gonna have to try weird shit like this again. But
it's good.
All right. With that, that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
See you later.